domestic rats, which are pet rats, not wild rats. And I'm here tonight to get you thinking about something. So I want to ask you a couple of questions. If you had a dog, and would you think it was okay to go to Petco and get that dog live chickens and feed to it? Or what about if Petco had a sale on live canaries? Would you go buy them for your cat? So what about if you had a pet snake? Would you go buy live kittens or puppies for your pet snake? Well, how come you're allowed to buy this for your pet snake? This is a pet rat. It's no different, for those of us who like rats, it's no different than having a cat or a dog as a pet. Pet rats have been domesticated just like cats or dogs have been. They've been around since the end of the 1900s. And we carry them on our shoulders, we love them, they lick our hands. They are lovable and sweet, they're very affectionate, they're very intelligent. But the main thing is they're just like us in so many ways. That's why they're used in labs for experiments, is because they're so close to humans. They have hands and they have fingers. They love to hold our fingers and groom them. Rats learn their names really easily. They come when they're called, just like a dog does. They even wag their tails sometimes. So rats can be trained to do a lot of different tricks. They have a mammalian or limbic brain, which snakes don't have. Now I love snakes, I love all of nature, and I don't have anything against any animal. However, I do have a problem with us putting in captivity an animal to feed it to another animal. And that's what I'm here to talk about. This little guy loves to be tickled. I have a rat named Isaac, and he'll grab my finger and run with it and begging me to tickle him. You roll them over on their backs and tickle them. Now, if you go to a pet store to get a rat, you can pick up a rat for $3. And that's part of the problem, is because they're really bred, in pet stores, they're bred to be fed as food and not really as pets. So if we want to go get a rat at a pet store, we're putting a rat that is basically going to be unhealthy, they're going to be unsociable because of the breeding and because of the conditions they're kept in a pet store. So that means, yeah, rats laugh too. So if a kid wants to go out and get a rat, if a parent wants to get a rat for their kid, then they wind up with this rat that gets sick easy, it gets tumors, they get discouraged. It was cheap anyway, so they don't put any value on its life. So we get rats put in dumpsters, we get their cages thrown by dumpsters, people let them loose. It's really cruel. We just got a call last night from a woman who found a rat in her garage running loose. Well, someone in the neighborhood had let it loose because it was definitely a pet rat. It has the markings of a pet rat. This rat had been attacked by a cat, so the rat has a broken hand, it's got a broken arm, it's got a cut across its nose. Makes me emotional talking about it. It's really sad. So we've been doing this. Me and a bunch of my great volunteers have been doing this for 4 years, and we've taken in 125 rats in 4 years. It's a big problem here in Boise. So what I'm asking you tonight, I want to talk about the babies too. A lot of people think it's okay to feed the babies to the snakes, like when they're frozen or they're euthanized when they're babies. They feel it. They get, they get emotional. They get really emotional. This is a picture of a baby rat. I mean, they're just wonderful animals, and I just don't think we should be doing this. So for me, the solution may be, they're so tame, and the solution may be that if we want to have snakes as pets, maybe not have snakes that have to eat live food. We can have snakes that don't have to eat live food. And, you know, so when a snake, nature is nature. If a snake's out in nature and it eats a rat, well, that's the way nature works. But to put one in captivity into an aquarium where it knows the snake's going to eat it, it'll traumatize it. And we often get rats after they've been traumatized like this. I just don't want to see it anymore, and I hope that you'll help me put a stop to it.